For TikTok, you're gonna track your video views. We're getting 42,076 views on TikTok. Then you're gonna track your reached audience. I see these TikTokers and I'm like, people dancing and they're like getting 1 million followers. I'm like, man, like I can't keep up with that, right? They get a million people. But it wasn't until I started tracking that I started to realize that we were actually delivering value.
I've always been joining it, and every single time joining it, just pushing my business to a new level.
It actually takes a lot of different small nuggets and a lot of small processes that lead up to the big thing, and that's what creates success inside of an agency. What is the bunch of small nuggets, bunch of small processes that create the difference?
So when I say 3, we're all gonna say I am the brand. Ready? Press record. 1, 2, 3. I am the brand. There you go.
So just explain to us, like, really, what are you here to get? What I found is like when I go to events and I'm not clear on what I'm looking to get, all of it sounds good. All of it sounds amazing. And then that Monday when I go back home, I'm like, no action. Nothing's different in my business because all of it sounded great and I don't remember anything. But when I'm very clear on what I'm specifically looking for, whether it's new relationships, new strategies, new processes in this specific area of my business, I catch on to it. Who here has ever experienced that? Put your hands up, that's you. I catch on to that and I'm like, oh, that's what I'm gonna do different. And that's when I ask questions to dive deeper into that specific thing. So what are you looking here? What are you looking to learn in this specific experience?
I'm Chairman Milliken. I own Click Automations and a GHL agency. I've been doing this since right before the pandemic, I guess. And I live in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Being in Andy's intense program, like Andy's like guiding me to like who am I? Even like we're role playing and pushing me to like new lanes that I couldn't believe that I saw myself in. And even like last month being on stage, I'm like people believe and I'm just like growing, right? So just thanks to Andy and like pushing, like just seeing all his workshops and getting me to the next level. If you guys are not in the intense program, you guys should join.
Everybody's is
Ryan, you should join. Okay. What I'm excited to gain from this mastermind. So some of these masterminds, I just came very confused. Like, well, what do I learn? And I'm like, you know what? It's just like partnerships, even affiliates. Like just knowing what everybody they do. And I'm like, all right, let me connect everybody together. And the mastermind is like some aha moments. Like, so can I partner up with one of my clients, right? So partnerships. The value that I would be bringing to you. So I run paid ads. I manage over 100K per month on Google and Facebook ads. And we scale low cost per lead, but also get booked appointments and book per closings. So hope to share some paid ads, like some aha moments. And actually the value is like, I'm actually learning from you guys. So I'm here to absorb everything in and become a better person from you guys. So thank you so much, Andy. Thank you. Dude, at the Andy's events, masterminds, I've always been joining it, and every single time joining it, just pushing my business to a new level. So it's great to partner. Look, there's high, businesses here that collaboration. So it's amazing, dude. If you're not here, you're missing out. And to see it on Zoom or seeing a replay, you guys gotta be here. If there's a next one, I purchased this ticket as soon as Andy posted it, less than 5 minutes. So there's a lot of gems, a lot of secrets about how to keep a client very, very sticky. I can't share it because I only keep saying, but there's ways to keep clients sticky and increase the revenue as well. You're currently, like, what are you charging right now, but how to 3X it as well?
My experience has been great. Andy's always full of knowledge and he gives back to the community. Since being inside of the syndicate and the intensive, I've learned so much from Andy and decided to come to the mastermind today. And just looking forward to connecting and collaborating with all the other amazing individuals here. Super excited to be here.
It's international. here's the campaign here, and I'll go into more details later. The campaign is that we have an affiliate program. So my invitation for each and every single one of you, start an affiliate program. So that way you can have them help you create more SaaS revenue. Create content for your affiliate program using AI. And then the platform, why don't you just tell us, my man?
So last week, in the last 8 weeks, we had 25,513 YouTube views and 613 hours people watch our content. And when I would look at my content on Instagram or social media or YouTube, I would see like 115 views, 200 views, 300 views, 400 views. But with the amount of content that we push, I felt like we were small because I see these YouTubers with 1 million plus. But I realized, hey, our content got 25,000 views in the last 8 weeks and 613 hours were spent watching. One metric that we tracked on our way to monetization was our watch hours away from monetize. So the metric was 4,000, correct?
4,000, yeah.
4,000 watch hours, and we went a year and a half ago, we were at 0 watch hours. Nobody was watching my content on social media, so YouTube wouldn't pay us for all the effort that we were doing. And then we set a goal of 4,000, and then we hit that goal. Then for the Facebook community, you're gonna track your content reach, and then your content engagement. For LinkedIn, you're gonna track your followers and content engagement. For TikTok, you're gonna track your video views. We're getting 42,076 views on TikTok. Then you're gonna track your reached audience. Like I said, I see these TikTokers and I'm like, people dancing and they're like getting 1 million followers. I'm like, man, like I can't keep up with that, right? They get 1 million people, but it wasn't until I started tracking that I started to realize that we were actually delivering value. And in an 8-week time span, we reached 35,549 new eyeballs. We're gonna track your comments on TikTok, that's another stash. Then you're gonna track Instagram. On Instagram, you're gonna track accounts reached. And then on Instagram, you're gonna track accounts engaged. So if you have a virtual assistant, I think everyone here said they had a virtual assistant, at least one. Your virtual assistant, their job could be just tracking those stats to make sure that that's constantly going up. Because at the end of the day, it makes my virtual assistant free and my marketing with him for free, because those numbers, those metrics keep on going up. It brings new people top of funnel and it's equivalent to running ads. So I don't pay him anymore. The traffic that his content creates for me pays for his services, plus pays for my virtual assistant. And it didn't start until we started tracking the results. And when we tracked the results, we were able to identify, this is what people want, this is what people don't want, and we started shifting our marketing campaigns. Whether it was 100 views, 1,000 views, 250 views, whatever that number was, it's because we started to track, we started to see the shift, okay?
How's the event going, Andy?
The event is going phenomenal so far. We're doing trainings on how to sell to customers, how to onboard customers, how to retain, and all the little nuggets. What it is, I think, that a lot of the agencies are learning at this mastermind today is, right now we're headed to launch, that's why I'm driving. But what I found that many of these agencies are learning today is it actually takes a lot of different small nuggets and a lot of small processes that lead up to the big thing. And that's what creates success inside of an agency. It's not like, what is your one big thing? Is what is the bunch of small nuggets, bunch of small processes that create the difference in having a 6-figure business, 6-figure recurring revenue, or having a 5-figure recurring revenue, or even worse, having no recurring revenue, right? Or you can even get a customer, then you can't keep the customer. So a lot of it today has been on, yes, selling and acquiring, but also when you do acquire, what does the back end look like? What does that infrastructure look like? So that way you ensure that you're keeping customers. So a lot of these small nuggets are really impacting these agencies on their bottom line. And that's what the goal is here, is to learn and identify what their bottom line is. So I'll give you an example. We had a customer inside of our SaaS. We had a customer who signed up and they heard everything that I said at the webinar. They're like, hey, I'm ready, I'm gung-ho. And they met for kickoff with Mary Grace, who's our CSM at Progretta. And they were like, hey, I need like a specific game plan for me of how I'm gonna adopt everything that Andy said at the webinar. And my wife said, I'll take it. I'll take the strategy call. So my wife's in there. She's preparing for a strategy call with a tax consultant in Texas. And they just talked about doing chat automation. I looked at the gentleman's Instagram. All he's doing is chat automation this, book a calendar, book an appointment, because she had that one call with my wife that gave him a clear, concise strategy. All my wife did was take what I said at the webinar and just said, for you, this is what you gotta do. And he was clear, 15 minutes. The customer success manager sought that out and was clear, yeah, let's not go to onboarding right now. Let's not set you up. Let's make sure that you're clear on your journey. That's what your customer success manager's job is to do. Customer support or customer service, they handle the problem after there's a problem. So like the local police, you call them when there's already a burglar or there's an issue. Customer success, their secret service, meaning that there was gonna be a problem, nobody knows about it, we handled it. You see the difference? So like, for example, this one here was one of my lead magnets, okay? The book has potent content.
It has what?
Potent, like very valuable content in the book, right? Okay. And what I found when I wrote this book, this is probably much more valuable for marketers than the end, so you can tell this perspective is Andy 4 years ago, okay? This perspective is Andy 4 years ago. And I can tell when I read this content, I'm like, bro, you are doing too much, man. You are doing way too much. I'm talking about the funnels, I got funnelytics going on in here, right? I got what happens in the calendar, the email, text message. A plumber does not need this. But man, I can relate with anyone here who's like, I'm gonna go and sell the entire software. Because in this content, the reason I started giving this to marketers, because marketers will find value into this, end user, not so much. But I thought it was a great lead magnet. I was like, yes, get mass awareness marketing, go all out. Here's how you're able to manage all the distribution. And end users like, this is too much, man. I don't understand. So it's a journey, my friend. Just keep on going.
I'm gonna show you in the last 5 minutes how to create that 83 cents ad in this room right now. And some of you are gonna feel uncomfortable when you do it, but I'm gonna help you break that breakthrough. Follow me on Instagram as well, and we're gonna create that 83 cents per lead ad right now. I'm gonna do it with everybody here, and you're gonna create that ad. You ready? Did everybody follow me? Because it would only work if you follow me. Can everybody pull up their phones right now? If you have an Android or iPhone, there's this little icon here. I just switched to iPhone. This little icon here is the best icon ever. So even Russell, you do it, no videos. So take this little icon, bring it up, and go into camera mode. Everybody go, pull up your camera. Now take it as a selfie mode. Selfie just staring at you. So my #1 ads that performed the best, you could use this tool. The #1 tool that I use is this finger. So we're gonna have the experiment with, we're gonna do two videos. One of saying nothing, and the second one is we're gonna say something. The first video is gonna be less than 5 seconds. So I'm gonna do it as an example to show everybody, and then we're gonna do the second video. Is that cool? Yep. Yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna do is literally what I like to, and I'll show you here. So what I like to do, go like this.
Oh, I've seen you do that.
I was just thinking that.
Okay.
I saw that yesterday.
That was literally 8 seconds. I just created my first ad. So what I would like in 8 seconds, if everybody just leave a little space up there, make a video of you are the brand, and you feel very uncomfortable, just make a video, and you just imagine there's text above. Just go ahead and try it out. Okay. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna count to 1. Ready? So I'm gonna do, don't say anything, don't say anything.
Space on top, right?
Just leave space on top. Ready? Go ahead. 10, 9, little finger's your tool. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You created your first ad. I'm gonna create a second ad. Ready? This is the last one, I promise you.
Same thing.
we're gonna record all at the same time, and we're gonna do a selfie of ourselves, and we're all gonna say, I am the brand. So let's just test it out right now. We're all gonna say it together. I am the brand. I am the brand. So I'm gonna do a test just to show you your second ad. Ready? One, on the count of three. When I say three, we're gonna all do it together, but I'm gonna show you as a test. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. I am the brand. Yeah, so when I say three, we're all gonna say I am the brand. Ready? So when I go 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna say I am the brand, okay? You go, ready? Press record. 1, 2, 3. I am the brand. There you go. That's your ad, your second ad. And hopefully this works. And with the right background settings, go to a museum, go to wherever you're gonna go to, show your kids, create 50 different versions, and you are the brand of your ads. Do not use any Canva, because then you're gonna get $20 or $6 per lead. My lowest cost per lead, less than $1, is me. So you are the brand.